If you've ever sent just listed and just sold cards, you know that they can be hit or miss, but when they are hit, they really work well. They can generate an occasional direct listing inquiry, and they sometimes can help you sell the subject property. Here in this video, we're going to talk about how to actually send a just listed, just sold campaign with thanks.io, and I'm going to start on our images page and show the few templates that we've built in to the system for just listed and just sold. So I'm going to click on the just listed card. You can see the image template appearing here. We are putting the street view of the recipient's house on the card right here, but you may want to put the house that's actually been listed here. And the way that you're going to do that is you're simply going to upload the image of that house onto the card, right? So I'm trying to look for an image of a house on my card. Let me get. Okay, so I'm clicking upload image, and instead of using the background design, we are going of the recipient's home, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a picture of the subject property. So I'm going to load that here. It says just listed, and then we'll put 123 Main Street, the address, and then we can say your neighbor's house, just hit the market. Scan the QR code to see photos and listing price like so. I'm going to remove my logo and click generate preview, and then this will appear here, and then a picture of the subject property will appear right here. I had a little fun with that. And then this just listed with a heart is that dynamic image overlay. If you watched our video about monthly market updates, you'll know that this can just be removed or adjusted. So if you want to be on the card pointing, you can create a transparent image and do that as well. So I'll click generate preview, that'll go away. So now I've got my just listed template created for 123 Main Street. That is our image side. So we'll hit save that. And now let's head on over to the messages page in the thanks.io platform. And we probably have a just listed template in here somewhere, but let's just start from scratch. I'm going to click add template. I'm going to choose postcard. We'll call this just listed 123 Main Street. And then we are going to, for the QR code, we're going to put the URL where they get the information, right? So 123 Main Street. So if somebody wants to scan the QR code and see more information about that house, they can do so there. And another thing I've been doing is actually putting the link to check their home value here, and I'm following the following format. So you can do something like this where you go, hi, first name, we just listed your neighbor's house at 123 Main Street. If you'd like more details about the price and about the property, shoot me a text anytime. Or if you're curious about what your house might sell for today, scan the QR code now. So where I'm going with this is you can use just listed or just sold the content a few different ways, and that is to directly focus on promoting the property for sale, or you can use it to say, hey, we just listed or we just sold this property. If you want more details about that, reach out to me directly, right? So text and then put your phone number here, right? Anytime. And then your call to action is consistently to see what your house might sell for today, scan the QR code. So if you want to generate the homeowner lead, go that route. If you just want to focus on promoting the property, go that route. So you can flip this too, and you can say, hey, we just listed your neighbor's house, scan the QR code to learn more about that property. If you'd like to know what your house might sell for, text or call me. So use the QR code for one call to action, and then your phone and your text for another. So we do this whether it's just listed or just sold, but try to keep it consistent. Have the QR code on both sides do the same thing, and have the phone number always do the same thing. So we've got our image created here. You'll notice that I'm not getting very specific. I'm expecting that you will come up with some kind of a template for the way you want things to sound and flow when you do a just listed, just sold, and then that image and that message will live in here. And then the final step is going to be to go ahead and send the card to the neighborhood, which is what I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to come up to the top. I'm going to click send mail. I'm going to choose our postcard. I'm going to grab, if I created the image, I'm going to grab, it should be one of the last images right here. And then I'm going to grab my just listed template for the card. I'm going to click save and continue. And then this is the important part. I can click on radius search right here, and I can choose the neighborhood. So I'll choose that property, of course. and I'll say, hey, give me 100 of the nearest neighbors, or give me 100 neighbors nearby who have own their home free and clear, and I want to send this to them. And you'll see just like that, in just a few clicks down at the button, there's the submit and send order now. You might not see that on your screen. It's below my screencast tool, but you can get the just listed, just sold card out very quickly, just like that. Now, if you come back in, or you have an admin come back in every time you have a just listed or just sold, they can now come to the template that you just built for the last property, and they can either clone it. So the way to clone it is there's a share link at the bottom of every one. And if you just paste that in your browser, it'll create this new. Or what I found with doing just listed, just sold is you're only going to send it once. You can just edit the last one, change the address up here, swap out some details here, swap out the image, and send it quickly like that. So that's how to send just listed, just solds directly in the system. I will mention that another approach, if you want to do something that most other agents, pretty much nobody does, consider sending a just listed letter or note card. So I could go here to window this letter, and you can write a more intimate letter with handwriting. It says, hi, just want to let you know your neighbor's home is for sale. If you have any friends or relatives who might be interested, let me know. So it could be a more personalized letter. You can do it that way. Or if you want an easy button with all this, we have a sister product. It's more or less a thanks.io wrapper called Just Listed, justsold.com. It'll give you less flexibility on the design and messaging, so to speak, but it's a really cool wizard that you can go to, and any orders that you make here will land inside your thanks.io account as long as you use the same email address. So you'll see all the order info, it'll track the QRs and everything. But if you want an easy button for Just Listed, Just Sold, consider justlistedjustsold.com. So that's it. Thanks.io, you can design your message, your image for the Just Listed, Just Sold. You can do a quick radius search, send to the neighborhood, and always keep in mind the goal here is to get homeowners scanning that QR code to either see details about the property or to check their home value. And over time, you're building up an all QR scans list of people who can receive a monthly market update postcard or can receive further communications from you over mail. But just listed, just solds are definitely something you want to do consistently. And you probably know, I know pretty much any agent who does this consistently gets a handful of listings a year just randomly from people calling them saying, I got your postcard about the house that was for sale. How much is mine worth? I want to sell it. So definitely do this consistently. If you need any help at all, reach out to us, support@thanks.io.